everyone, we're back.
Well, this show was a prophecy at this point. Phineas and Ferb, it needs no introduction. You all know what the show is about. The show would go on to become one of the most popular Disney Channel shows to date. It's like Disney Channel's cash cow, and it was well deserved because the show is very amazing in terms of its quality. The show was mostly praised for its catchy songs, relatable characters, funny moments, intriguing storylines, and so much more stuff that made the show very good. The show had a simplistic plotline where it would be the same plotline every episode, which may seem boring and monotonous, but fortunately it is the opposite, as it is executed very outstandingly because of the show's creative ideas in terms of the show's comedy, pacing, and through the nature of the show's characters. Like, it just all makes the show unique, and that's what makes the show very good. Or should I say, amazing. Because come on now, this show is S tier. There's no denying that. The show lasted for 4 seasons within the span of approximately 8 years. This was a huge deal. You all know the drill. Phineas and Ferb concluded with its final episode almost a decade ago, and you bet it was very hard to not cry at the ending. I vividly remember seeing the premiere of the show's finale in late 2015 when I was in year 2. Coming back from school, being so hyped for the show's finale as I had seen the promos for it before then. I saw the episode, and words could not describe how emotional the ending was. I cried my eyeballs out when I saw the premiere of this episode. At the time I was a huge fan of the show, and I had been for like a few years. Because I was 6 in 2015, so obviously I would have been the target audience of the show from the year before. But however, I first watched this show when I was 2 or 3 years old, and I became a fan of it shortly. That's how you know that this show was a huge part of my childhood. It was my favorite show to watch on Disney Channel and XD on a daily basis. As the years passed by after the show ended, I would continue to watch reruns of the show for hours on end, just to watch some episodes of the show that I haven't watched, or rewatch some of the classic episodes that were iconic, I don't know. During this time that I would watch some reruns of the show, like in 2019, I would later discover that a new Phineas and Ferb movie was in development. Looks like the show's franchise is resurrecting from the dead, isn't it? I mean, after we saw the return of these iconic characters in Milo Murphy's Law Season 2, I guess it would make sense. And then the year after the movie was revealed, in 2020, Phineas and Ferb Candace Against the Universe was released. Yeah, that's the title of the movie. It was a decent movie, I guess. When I first watched it when I was 11, I thought it was really good, but now I just think it's alright. There's some flaws of the movie that I have noticed throughout the years of me growing up. So yeah, was the Phineas and Ferb franchise going away anytime soon? Well, the answer would be from one random video from LS Mac that I released in October 2022 that would later predict news regarding to more Phineas and Ferb content a few months later. It's January 2023 now. You're scrolling on your phone, and out of nowhere you see that a revival for the show has been announced. Holy shit! It looks like they are cooking again with this franchise. Things are about to get steaky.
Everybody likes some.
Okay, I'll admit that was corny. Data suggests that Phineas and Ferb is one of the most watched shows on Disney Plus, getting billions of viewers worldwide. And this is what got Disney to have a deal between Dan Povenmire to revive the show, and thus he agreed. With 40 episodes on the rise, each new season would have 20 episodes, so it means that it would also come back for a season 6. Fucking hell, the anticipation is overwhelming. Are we living in a fever dream? Cause this is something my 6-year-old self would wish for. We haven't gotten any footage from the new season of the show ever since it was announced in January 2023, but not until a week ago, as I'm writing this script, that they have finally released the trailer for the upcoming new season of Phineas and Ferb. And holy shit, the hype is biting my ass.
Alright, here we go.
Long time no see.
Long time no see indeed. This trailer looks absolutely peak. It honestly sets up the stakes for what is going to come in this season, and it does it in such a way that makes you feel hyped. Like if there's gonna be some new scenarios in the show, maybe Phineas and Ferb will make completely new adventures during the summer that are different to all the inventions they made in the original one of the show. Will Candace finally get her brothers grounded? We'll have to wait and see. And also Dr. Doofenshmirtz will be making new innators in the show, of course, that will bring room for more comedic moments in the show between him and his nemesis Agent Pete. No, I mean Perry the Platypus. My favorite character in the show. I mean, it was already implied in the Doofenshmirtz theme song Takeover that he's going to go back to being evil. And they also made a visual joke about that in the trailer with him displaying his social media status as evil again. Haha, that joke is so clever. But it isn't stated why he's going to be evil again. Maybe he got bored of being good, so he decided to become evil again. Maybe it was that he was so embarrassed of being good that he wanted to become evil again. Maybe it's that he's better at being evil than being good. Disney will never give us answers. And yes, we have seen more footage from the trailer, in which it seems like it shows some of the scenarios that will be taking place throughout the season. There's nothing else to say about them. However, we get this one scene with Phineas and Ferb and their friends as they leave the school building, singing a song that is like a celebration to them concluding another academic school year, which will bring them another summer vacation that will open the doors to their everlasting freedom. I assume that this song is going to be in the first episode of season 5 of the show, which we all know that Disney Channel will be releasing it free on their YouTube channel once it releases, so that's cool, I guess. Especially because I don't own Disney Plus and I don't want to pirate the season, or else it will look like I am disrespecting the creators of the show, which I wouldn't want to do that. Never! And also the whole of this song was showcased in the Phineas and Ferb panel NYCC that took place in December 2024. From that was where the song was leaked, and I uploaded it as well, lol. But the footage of the song is not there, or trust me, it won't be shown until we see the season 5 premiere of the show, which will probably showcase the song. And oh, based on what we've seen from the trailer, they could probably show the song like when Phineas and Ferb, like in this same scenario where they just leave the school building and then they're singing the song or whatever. Or maybe they're just singing it inside the school building. Maybe it's in this part of the song that they just come out of the school building. I imagine that's what it's gonna be like in the episode. But I don't know, we'll just have to wait until June. It would make more sense for it to be the opening song for the episode, as it marks a comeback for the series, in which it will take place the summer after the summer in Phineas and Ferb's original one from season 1 to season 4. In the final part of the trailer, they all celebrate and then they freeze for some reason, and then Perry does his iconic out of nowhere. Then Candace appears as well. She has finally found Perry, then boops Phineas's face, which makes him spin in a 360 degrees turn, which is so goofy, but I'll take it.
You guys are so weird.
That's the season 5 trailer of the show Debunked. As we've seen, the art style of the show is going to be the same as well with the character designs, which is honestly a huge W for Disney, as we know that because of this, the show is looking to capture the magic that it had encapsulated throughout the original one of the show, as well as with the stakes going high for the season according to the footage shown in the trailer. There's nothing bad I can say about this trailer. It does a really good job at reintroducing all the main narratives of the show that we are going to see in the revival. Now I'm going to spend some time in the rest of the video discussing about the stuff that I want to happen in this season. Or maybe if not all of this happens in this season, maybe it can happen, maybe some of the shit that I mentioned could happen in season 6. as that's if they make it a possibility. Like, come on now, we should have more episodes revolving around the Alco files. Like, what the hell happened to them? I mean, sure, we did get a 1 hour special regarding them like a few months after the show ended, and we all knew how that turned out. I don't know if most people are aware that it exists. Either way, they could potentially be explored furthermore. Or if not, just make a spin-off show about them. Come on Disney, just do it. We need more episodes focusing on Vanessa. We need new characters that will bring a whole new light to the nature within the characters in the show. This should also come in with guest stars in the show that could possibly voice some new characters that could only show up in a few episodes, but at the same time it's gonna be worth it. After all, we saw months of this in the original work, and also Doof's ex-wife. We need more scenarios revolving around them. In fact, we need to see how Dr. Doofenshmirtz, how his wife became his ex-wife in the first place. Like, how the hell did this shit happen? There's so much questions revolving around, like some of the lore in Phineas and Ferb, that Disney will never fucking answer, okay? Jesus Christ, Disney, come on, just answer these questions already. And the question that we have all been asking ever since our childhood days of watching this show: who is Phineas's real dad? No, shut up, it's not Dr. Doofenshmirtz or Bill Cipher. You guys are so fucking silly. Who is Ferb's real mom? Let these questions be answered already, Disney. We should also have more adventures of the show in the second dimension, you know. If they have got any remaining space for that, if they run out of ideas. And also, since Milo Murphy's law ended on a cliffhanger, we better see the adventures of them continue with this revival, or else this is the only opportunity of them concluding this story right where it left off from season 2 of Milo Murphy's Law that hasn't been fully covered. We should have more episodes focusing on Candace and Stacy. They are a perfect duo. And more episodes revolving around the relationship between Candace and Jeremy. We should have at least a single episode that focuses on Isabella, Buford, and Baljeet. Actually, nah, I don't think that is going to be possible. We should have more Doomsday events in the show that would make way for more specials. And that shit was so cool back in the show, like when we saw that one Halloween special in Dr. Doofenshmirtz. You know, yeah, Night of the Living Pharmacist. Yeah, I remember seeing that episode when it released. So good. Yeah. The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Like, I could literally be yapping about the stuff that could happen in Phineas and Ferb season 5 and 6 for like a whole hour. And yapper about all the stuff that we all want to happen in the show. In the future of the show, if we had time for that, which we don't have time for that a lot. And most importantly, they should finally make Meet Me in St. Louis a real episode in the revival of the show. If they refuse to do this, I am suing Disney. And that is it for this video. Sorry if I've been gone for a while. I'm busy with life. I'm preparing for my GCSE exams that are coming up next month, and I don't want to fail them. And also in this time I've been still working on my amphibian retrospective. However, I have some bad news. If you haven't seen my community post, here's the bad news. The hard drive within the laptop I was using to work on that long vid became corrupted, so it means that I lost access to everything on it, including my amphibian retrospective, which could mean it seems inevitable that all my hard work I put into it is all gone. But that could not be the case if my laptop hard drive data is able to be recovered. Right now we are in the process of repairing it in the repair shop, I don't know about the time this video is posted would have been fully repaired by now. Hopefully it gets repaired. More videos will be coming later this year. Subscribe if you want to see them, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any uploads. Remember, reality is the person, the universe is purposeless. Bye, bleach. Bye.